What's going on, guys? It's your boy, John the Liquidator, coming back with breaking news, hot off the press. Sophie Cunningham is out the remainder of the season. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, I told y'all, man, if we didn't hear news by today, it was looking spooky. And I'm telling you right now, it's definitely looking spooky because the Indiana Fever just had another damn player get pretty much announced out for the season. Now, this is major news. Now, this is coming off them getting rid of Kyra Lambert. Now, we know she really didn't play nothing but just a couple seconds on the team. Now, here's where we at. Will Caitlin Clark come back? Yes, Caitlin Clark is scheduled to return back to practice during the Indiana Fever week rest. That's what they've been saying. That's what's been the topic of discussion going on behind the scenes, is that Caitlin Clark will be coming back whenever they have that week off. Could she be coming back this week? I don't know. But this is the news that is coming out from the Indiana Fever pipeline moments ago, that Sophie Cunningham will miss the remainder of the season, and I am hella mad about this. Sophie Cunningham will miss the remainder of the season after suffering an injury during our game at Connecticut on Sunday. In corresponding move, we have signed guard Shey Petty to a 7-day hardship contract and released Kyra Lambert. So they definitely signed it. They signed somebody else. Basically, whatever the case is, Kyra Lambert did not work out. So the Indiana Fever goes on to say, the Indiana Fever announced that today guard Sophie Cunningham will miss the remainder of the season after suffering an injury. The team's game at Connecticut Sun this past Sunday. Shey Petty, they signed Shey Petty to a 7-day contract, man. Across her career, she averaged 5.9 points and 2.3 assists while shooting 40% from the field. So, I mean, she's a 3-point shooter. Field during the offseason, Petty was named the Defensive Player of the Year at the Athletes Unlimited, also making the All Defensive Player of the Year. Petty wear number 5 for the Fever. Lambert, who was on a 7-day contract with the Fever, made her debut on Sunday, the closing moments of the game. So, guys, this is big time news here, man. And this is just unfortunate, bro. Super unfortunate that my girl Sophie Cunningham is up out of there, dog. I'm hella mad. This was not right. And those are people who saying that Harley did not do this on purpose is tripping. She targeted Sophie Cunningham. She made it her business to hate her purposely get her out the way. This is very unfortunate, man. Big prayers up to Sophie Cunningham. I know a lot of people was talking about this. It's just an ugly situation, dog. Just like I stated, I'm just lost for words, bro. Truly lost for words. Not happy at all that Sophie Cunningham is gone, man. It is what it is, man. The attack went down with Bria Hartley. Now, this is what Sophie Cunningham's sister had to say. She stated, at WNBA, maybe you should focus less on finding players for commenting on your poor officiating and more about hiring officials that are able to call a consistent game and protect your athletes. Pathetic. Praying for you, Sophie. So that is Sophie Cunningham's sister unloading on this league, man, kind of letting it be known, y'all officiating suck and protect your players. Now, shortly after that, this photo right here came out. Now, those of you guys who might not know this, I was on Jason Whitlock yesterday. We was talking about this whole Sophie Cunningham incident. He cut it short on me, but I kind of went in because he stated that he felt as if this whole incident with Bria Hartley was not intentional. Now, I argued for Sophie to the world, to the masses on Jason Whitlock yesterday, and I let it be known this was very much intentional. It was a targeted attack on Sophie Cunningham from the first quarter of the game all the way to the second quarter. They made it their business to make damn sure Sophie Cunningham did not make it through that game. And I'm here to tell you, the attack prevailed because Sophie Cunningham did not make it through that game. I am here to tell you, Sophie Cunningham was brutally targeted, brutally attacked, and that's ultimately how we got in this situation. Now, this person right here stated, I thought MAGA loved Sophie. We are Josh Holly. He's a state representative here in Missouri, where I'm at. Eric Trump. We haven't seen this level of blatant civil rights violations since Hank Aaron, bruh. In 1954, the WNBA is systematically allowing Sophie Cunningham and Kaylee Clark to endure severe public race based on abuse, along with repeated physical threats related to their sexual orientation, both of which are protected classes. Colossus Kathy Heard, complaint referee and player like Bria Hartley, must be investigated for civil rights violation. And I gotta heart that one. And just like I told y'all, civil rights violation, civil rights thing is heating up with this Sophie Cunningham now. But you have one bad apple that you said, you know what? Protect athletes, shut up, BITCH. This is what this young lady just said to Sophie Cunningham's sister. Let's watch this. So we all remember this. See, but the thing about this, here's my thing about this. The thing about this attack here, because it was an attack, guys. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. The thing about this is that this was get back. You know, this was a little get back. Because this lady calling Sophie Cunningham and her sister out her name failed to realize that same girl, Sophie Cunningham, body slammed to the floor. It's the same girl that need Caitlin Clark in the groin. Hence why we're in this situation right now without no damn Caitlin. Did we all forget about this? So did we all forget about the attack on JC Sheldon, kneeing Caitlin Clark in the groin, threw her right groin off. Hence why we're in this position right now. Had J.C. Sheldon not need Caitlin Clark in the groin, y'all think Caitlin ever get hurt for this year? I doubt it. I just got to be honest. Had she not need Caitlin Clark in the groin, any other favorite probably be sitting at first or second right now. So you calling her out of her name is rhetorical because Brie Hartley deliberately targeted Sophie Cunningham. Sophie did nothing but play ball. From the first quarter to the second quarter, y'all made it y'all business to hurt Sophie Cunningham for her getting get back on JC Sheldon for Nia Caitlin Clark. But wait, guys, there's more. Because the homegirl, Sophie Cunningham herself, this is what Sophie had to say. Sophie said, some of us was raised by the words of don't bite off more than you can chew, and some of us didn't. Fo. I don't know what that means, but hey, it's lit. Sophie said it. But this is Sophie reacting to this. Sophie said, somebody said, get the Soph, hoping you get some rest. Yes, Sophie is my type of person. Yes. These show need whoop. Sophie own them, bro. She don't care, bro's house to knee. Look at this. Sophie is on them, bro. She is not letting up. What is this right here? This is long here. Oh, this is an incident referring to Sophie Cunningham was getting get back, bro. Wild said Hartley, even Grunk said that what's crazy about all of this, no one's failing to realize is that she didn't even get a flagrant on that. She didn't even get a flagrant foul on that attack on Sophie, which is so jacked up. But hey, it's just the world we live in, bro. It's the nature of the business. It's the world we live in, and bunch of ass, dog. It's a bunch of ass. So the incident you're referring to occurred during August 17, 2025 WNBA game between the Connecticut Sun and Indiana Fever, where Sun guard Brie Hartley, note commonly spelled Brie, rather, I don't care nothing about that, collided with Fever player right knee, causing Cunningham to exit the game. With the multiple reports of fan discussion described the play as a hard collision, with some alleging it was intentional. It was intentional, bro. I believe the attack on Sophie was very intentional. I made my thoughts very clear on that. Sophie, get your rest home, girl. And guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on. And thank you guys for a lot of love on the channel. I'm seeing it. The love never go unnoticed. And like always, man, until next time, y'all already know. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.